Okay, so we left the house right at 5 o'clock this morning. We've just arrived in Mesquite and gassed up a little bit. So this is the vehicle that we got. It's a 2020 Jeep Wrangler, so it looks kind of cool. It'll be fun to drive around Yosemite. So that's it for now. We'll check in a little bit later. So we're about just outside of, where are we outside of? Hurricane.
Thank you.
Utah. Got about 25 more minutes to go until we get to Zion. So we pulled over to get a water out of the vehicle. And I'll show you a little shot of what it looks like around here. This is Hurricane Mesa, you see off in the distance. So we arrived at Zion. The scenic route we wanted to drive is closed. They have let us in, and we're going to do a little driving around here just to see what is available to check out. So we'll take some pictures and let you check things out with us. Karen needed a new hat. This is the one she decided on. Since a lot of Zion was closed, we backtracked about 15 minutes to check out the ghost town of Grafton.
video surveillance.
So this is the ghost town of Grafton. This is also where they filmed the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. You might recognize one of these buildings. I think this one over here was used in the movie, although I could be wrong. So we're going to drive down a little bit farther down that way. There's a couple more old buildings I want to get on film here. This is the Jeep Wrangler we rented for our trip. Kind of cool driving around earlier today, or actually still driving around with the top off. Kind of fun. So we're going to go down and I'll show you the other buildings. So these are the other buildings in Grafton. And they're right down the road from those other ones that I already showed you. This is about 5 miles in off of the main road that we took getting to Zion. Turned a dirt road for the last couple of miles, but it's just about any vehicle could make it down here. Any vehicle with a little bit of clearance. So this is the Grafton Cemetery. Pulled over on the way out of here to take a quick look at it. Let's see if this thing's open at all. It sure is. So I can kind of read this one. It says Mary Ann Sappins, 1802 to 1871. A kind mother, a dutiful and affectionate wife, a faithful saint, awaits a resurrection with the just. And you got ones like this. It looks like over the years it's been so sandblasted from the wind blowing through here, I imagine. You can't even read it anymore. This one looks almost like it's been redone. A couple of the wood ones here. It looks like somebody comes out here on a fairly regular basis and upkeeps it because it's pretty clean for an old graveyard. This person must have been somebody pretty prominent. M. Isabel Hales, wife of Robert M. Berry, born June 4th, 1846, killed by Indians, April 2nd, 1866. You know, that's about it for the cemetery. Grafton must have been a pretty small place, or they don't know where the rest of them are buried at. Anyway, we've got, when I last looked at the GPS, about an hour and 46 minutes to get to Duck Creek, Duck Water. Can't remember what it's called, Duck something. But we will put more in here later. Back in Zion National Park, this is a tunnel we had to go through. It was a few minutes long. I've shortened it down so it wouldn't bore you totally.